And who wants to close the door?
Andy from Connecticut.
I heard Andy and
Andy
from Indiana.
Indiana, and who else?
Leonard, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Leonard, Lake City, Utah. Oh, beautiful town, beautiful town. And with that, folks, it is 11:35. As always, we do get our calls started promptly and on time. Let's see if I've got my special guest. I do. Our special guest will be joining us in just a few minutes. His name is Aron Parker, one of our top income earners here in the community, of course. Most of you know him. He's got a downline of hundreds by this point, and he celebrated a very special milestone in his part-time home business career on Friday when he fired his boss and he finally decided that the water's fine. Hey, the water's fine. Come on in. Let's do this full-time from home. Has the support of his lovely wife, Kathy, and we'll be talking to Aron to discover his very special secret sauce. The one thing that has been kept from all of you. No, actually, that's probably not true, and you're going to be sadly disappointed. But it's always great to hear the perspective of a top income earner, and specifically someone who has actually made the jump to full-time, firing his boss, been in the industry for so long. What's the secret mojo thingy that happened with Network Marketing VT that completely transformed his results and earned him tens of thousands of dollars in the past 3 months that has given him the gumption to join us full-time? Aron Parker, are you on the line with me, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Yes! That was easy, man. I didn't even have to ask you to press *6 or nothing. How are you today, my buddy?
Fired up.
Well, let me tell everybody a little bit about who you are for those who don't know. Mr. Aron Parker joined us. Do you remember the date that you actually joined, Aron?
It was...
Because I was looking, today is our 3rd month and 2nd week in business.
This is January 26th.
Okay, so the end of January. And in that amount of time, so your first week here, so just to give everybody a little bit of background, Aron's actually been in the network marketing industry for, what'd you say, 12 to 15 years or something?
It's actually, I didn't even realize, but it's been 15 years since I first enrolled in my first company.
Wow. Okay. So, how old are you? Just so, or approximately. You're a guy. You don't care.
I'm 32. I was 17. Now I'm 32.
Wow. So you got in your first home business at about, how old was 15 years?
17.
17. Dang. Okay. All right. So you've been in the industry since you were age 17. You're now 32. You got started in this business about, 12 weeks ago?
Yep.
Approximately, yeah, because we've been launched now 14 weeks. You got in this business 12 weeks ago, and in that time you've earned north of almost 25 grand or so, right? In 3 months?
It's actually just about 22,000.
Excellent, cool. And then so now over the past week you've taken, or Friday actually, you said that your most viral video that you ever uploaded onto YouTube was when you fired your boss.
Yep.
Right on,
yep.
Man. So come on out, man. Tell us a little bit about your story. Give us some special secrets of who you are and what was, after 15 years in the industry, what was this magical breakthrough with Network Marketing VT that gave you not only the results that you were looking for and the money, but also what I'd like to hear, man, you got the support of your wife. You've got the courage. I mean, you went to No Excuses Summit 3 in Vegas. We had a great time. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. What brought you here? Give us some of those secrets for making a ton of money.
Absolutely. I'd love to, Jason. Thank you so much for having me on the call. It is an absolute honor to be able to share the line with you for a few minutes. I'll give you a quick background. I'll get into some tips and secrets of mine that I have for the success that I've had. I've been in the industry for 15 years. As Jason said, I've been with probably between 20 to 30 companies. So I've been a jumper all over the place. That was one of the reasons why why I didn't have success, I believe, is because I didn't stay focused. You have to really stay focused when you find a company that you're going to run with. But listen, a lot of people think that this was like instant success for me, and it really wasn't because of the time that I've put in with other companies. I've been, as I said, with a lot of companies. I've had some success in other companies, but I've never made more than about $1,000 a month. And that took me 2 years to build with a traditional MLM, 2 years of hard work to make $1,000 to $1,500 a month. And of course, during all this time, I've still had full-time jobs, and I'm doing network marketing part-time. But along the way, I've learned so much. It's the experience, it's the failure that drives you to learn more. The experience, the people that you meet, the connections that you make, and all these years having a little success, mostly failure, has just been a blessing. It's been exciting. And one of the things I'll have to tell you is to never quit. I mean, think about along the way, this journey, friends, family, coworkers. Aaron, you're crazy. Why are you spending so much time working on your little business, your pyramid scam? All the haters that you get along the way. And I just stayed focused. I mean, from the day that I joined at the age of 17, I knew that one day I would be successful. I knew that I would be a millionaire. That was my thought back then. And over the years, of course, that's changed. I just wanted to, make 10 grand a month. If I could just make 10 grand a month, that would be a dream, And for the last 5 years, I've been working hard for that. And along the way, you get a lot of haters, people that are telling you you're crazy, you're working so hard, making no money, because that happens a lot of times in this industry. You might be working for a month, 2, 3 months, making no money. And people that are average thinkers that are programmed to have a job are going to tell you you're crazy. And just, it's okay. Don't worry about that. Stay focused. And that's what I did. I never quit. I knew that one day would happen. And when I was first introduced to Network Marketing VT, I'll be honest, at first I was like, it didn't really, it didn't like hit me with a spark. And Jason's like, what? What do you mean? It just, at first, the first reaction, because it was different. I've never been with a company like Network Marketing VT. I've always been with your traditional product companies. And now here's the thing. Those companies I was in the past, a lot of you have probably been with network marketing businesses before, I didn't have success. And were people in those companies having success? Absolutely. But I didn't. What was the variable? Everyone gets paid the same. The variable was me. And one of the biggest things is just the growth and learning to get out of my own way, to break through the fear, to not care what people think anymore. And when I got started with Network Marketing VT, my first 6 days with the company, not really understanding much, still trying to understand this crazy comp plan that Jason put together. And for 6 days, I got qualified. I just shared this with people that I knew. I said, this looks pretty good. You got to take a look at it. There's people making some crazy money. And I referred 3 people in 6 days, got qualified. Of course, as you know, during those 6 days when you're getting qualified, however long it takes you, you don't make money because you're getting qualified. Some people on my team get qualified their first day. Some people in the company do it in a few hours. But are there people that it takes a month or 2 to get qualified? Yes. I've had people on my team that it took them 6 to 8 weeks to get qualified, but guess what? They stayed committed, daily action, and now guess what? They're getting paid $98 instant deposits. And what if they had quit? What if after, 5 weeks, they said, it's been 5 weeks, I'm still not qualified, and they quit? But look at them now. Now they're having success. So realize it's going to be different for everyone. So back to my story. 6 days, didn't make any money because I was getting qualified. And once I got qualified, that's when the light bulb went off. And I have to back up real quick. One of the other reasons why I decided to run with this company was the gentleman that you just heard from, Jason Spurlock. The fact that he took my phone call. The owner of the company took my call, gave me 30 minutes of his time, blew me away. I'm nobody. I was nobody. And just trying to make some money, trying to support my family. Before by the way, I'm married. I have 2 beautiful little girls, 2 and 4 years old. And for the last 5 years of my marriage, we've struggled, just being honest, paycheck to paycheck. It's the way it's been. I've worked 2.5 jobs. So also realize that the pain that I went through before VT was great. The pain was great because I'd come home from my job, my main job, working at a factory, working 8 to 10 hours a day. I'd get home, and what do I have to do? I'd take a shower because I'm filthy, and I'd go to my second job. And what do you think that does for my wife, my girls, and me? Every day for 2 years I did that. That was painful. So when you go through enough pain in your life, at some point you break, but you break in a good way, and you're like, this is it. I'm going to make something happen. I got to make change in my life. And when I met Jason, and he broke this down for me, and he explained it all. He answered all my questions. I mean, you could tell from Jason, his heart, his passion for this company is through the roof. He loves everyone. And just as real as he is, he's not fake, he's not fluffy, he keeps it real. And I felt that instantly. I was like, wow. And it just took my belief through the roof because, yeah, this is a startup, you know, and of course there's risk with startup. But guess what? There's a lot of reward with startup because it's fresh, it's new, it's hot. And this is still a startup. The next 6 to 12 months are going to be absolutely explosive. So you're at the right time, at the right place, with the right company. And Jason's passion and commitment for this is one of the things that really got me focused. So I got qualified, the light bulb went off, and I ran. I said, you know what? I'm dropping everything else. You know, again, I've been in a lot of companies. When I started with VT, I stopped 100% everything else I was doing. I was with 3 other companies. When I say completely stopped, I completely stopped. So one of the keys to my success is stop doing other deals. That's what I did. So that means completely stop. 100% focus on VT. Even if it's for 30 days. Say, look, okay, for the next 30 days, I'm going to go all out with VT. Do nothing else but promote VT like crazy. And if you do, you'll be absolutely blown away at the results that you can get. So that's what we did. We made a chart. We have a chart. We put this blog, and I became accountable to the whole world. And I said, in 90 days, I'm going to fire my boss. In 90 days, I'm going to fire my boss. And I every day charted my results. I charted how many leads I was generating. I charted how many new signups I was getting. And I charted how much money I was making every single day. And if I was not moving forward in a positive direction every day, something was wrong. It's not wrong with the company. It's not wrong with, nothing's wrong with my sponsor. I can never blame my sponsor. It's me. It's my fault. And I knew that. And so that charting every day was huge. I was broadcasting it to the world every day that 90 days I was going to fire my boss. Well, it was incredible because it actually took me 4 months, but I did it. In 4 months' time from the day that I declared that I was going to fire my boss, I did. It was last Friday. And also, by the way, my first full month with Network Marketing VT, I made $7,000. That was insane. And how did I do that? Part-time? I just told you. I was 100% focused. I was promoting like crazy. A couple of the things that I did in the beginning, by the way, I spent $0 on advertising. If you have money you want to spend on advertising for solo ads or pay-per-click, that's great. It'll probably boost your business faster. But in the beginning, I spent nothing. It was probably, wasn't until my second month that I started a couple solo ads, and I'm doing Facebook, pay-per-clicks now. But my first 6 to 8 weeks, I didn't spend any money on advertising. I was just on a mission, a madman, doing YouTube videos. YouTube is free. My videos on YouTube, people love that stuff. And as great as the videos are, that wasn't, I'm going to give you another secret to my success here in 1 second. You got the videos, and just like Jason said, you've got Facebook. There's no excuse. Facebook has almost 1 billion people. I bet about 100 million of them would like to make money from home. You have an unlimited resource worldwide of people who would like to make money in a home-based business. So tap into Facebook. There's tons of training that Network Marketing VT, the leaders, Jason has already done that you'll have access to, the webinars to learn how to market on Facebook, how to do all that stuff. But one of my other secrets, and this is kind of shocking, is to actually talk to your prospects. When I get a new prospect, I call them immediately. I can't even tell you how many times I was at work, at my job, on break, which we only get like a 10-minute break, 3 times a day, that's it. And I'd be on break, and I would call my new prospect. Hey, it's Aron Parker. I saw you just on my website, Network Marketing VT. I would talk to him for 2 minutes. I would tell him I'm on break, but let's talk later tonight. So I instantly called him. And what happens when you call your prospect? They're like, holy crap, this guy actually called me, right? Because believe it or not, a lot of people even in Network Marketing VT, but in other businesses, especially more of an internet-based business, a lot of people sometimes just don't like to talk to people. And can you build this business and never talk to someone? Yeah, you can. But you're not going to have as much success as if you were to actually talk to your prospects. Call them. If they call you, call them right back. And that connection that you make with the prospect will make all the difference in the world. So, as Jason said, we've been in the business now for 3 months, and we made over $20,000. That was part-time. And we just got out of our way. We broke through the fear. We said, this is it. We're going to go all out. And it's been an absolute blessing. Last Friday, which was just 3 days ago, I did a video. I walked into my boss's office. I fired him. I put it on YouTube. It's awesome. And this is life-changing because now I actually have money in the bank. Now, today is Monday. This is the first day that I didn't have to get up at 5 a.m. to go to work. I was able to get up, let my wife sleep in, play with the girls, feed them breakfast. I've already done a three-way call for somebody on my team. I've been doing marketing online. I mean, this is the freaking dream, to be able to have time freedom, financial freedom, and thank you to Jason Spurlock for putting this company together and for changing lives. Jason, is there anything else you'd like me to share?
No, man, thank you for making the decision to impact. Look, I'll tell you my own story when it comes to me back in 2006. In 2007, I shared it with many people already. In 2007, I got started with a $98 3-up program. That's why I became biased to this. I made $250,000 in my first 6 months. Your decision to take this seriously and be full-time and to work from home, to let your wife sleep in, to enjoy the time with the kids, to post it, on your first day working from home, to post a picture up on Facebook or a bumper sticker that says, I work from home in my underwear. You can too. That's amazing. And what happens, man, is that it affects people that you have never even considered before. Number one, it affected my son. I'm sure that it will affect your daughters as well. My son, man, I don't think he can imagine ever having a job for his entire life. He's already an entrepreneur, whether it be selling baseball cards and building his own websites and his lemonade stands and all these other types of ideas that he's always coming up with. He becomes an idea machine because they learn to think differently. They're not programmed inside the box anymore. So I'm going to tell you, man, the first thing that you're going to experience is your kids. You're not only changing your own life, but it will affect generations to come that you've never even considered yet. So I'm excited for you, man. Congratulate you on making the decision for it. The world is in desperate need of true leadership right now. And so thank you, Mr. Aron Parker, and Semper Fi, as a former Marine, my friend, for standing up once again to be of service to your fellow men and to do it in this particular industry. The world needs it more so now than ever. So thank you, my friend, and I look forward to having you back on our next on future wake-up calls.
Thank you for having me, Jason. I really appreciate it.
You rock, my brother. I love you much. And so with that, folks, we've obviously gone very, very long today, so we don't have any time for questions. But again, please join us back tomorrow for Nicole Jolie at 11:35 a.m. For now, if you've got any questions, comments, remarks, if some burning desires on your mind, send an email to admin@networkmarketingvt, admin@networkmarketingvt, and we will make an absolute commitment to return your email today, right? As soon as possible. So that's a great way to reach me, Jonathan, and May, and Archer, and everybody else. Admin@networkmarketingvt, and we will answer your question promptly. And for now, we'll see you tomorrow, and this call is a wrap.